8 keys to self-love. Key number 2, beliefs.
Quietly I wish that I could make it true.
Hello lovelies, it's Tiina here from Own, Kind and Wonderful, helping you reclaim who you truly are. So 8 keys to self-love. Key number 2, beliefs. And we're looking at your personal beliefs now. So last time, in the last episode, we looked at busting some myths. And myths, of course, beliefs of a form, right? So, and if you didn't see that episode, you can see a link to it here. Now, your personal beliefs. Before we kind of dive deeper into, let's say, increasing your self-love or deepening your self-love, we want to understand where's your starting point really, and what's your beliefs around self-love. And as a reminder, what's self-love? So again, the overview episode went through that. So we're looking at, you value your time and your word, you respect yourself, you have healthy boundaries, you listen inwards and trust your intuition, and so on. So if you have some resistance to self-love, because you might have a totally positive view of self-love, you might think self-love's good, bring it on, I want some more of that good stuff. That might be your starting point. Or your starting point might be, got some resistance to that, don't really think that it's such a great thing. Allow yourself, of course, as always, with curiosity and self-compassion, always those two things in place. Exploring, allow yourself to explore. What is that resistance about? Where did it come from? And also, most of us are really delighted to see little children, they just love themselves. They look at themselves in the mirror and they're like amazed that, like, well, that's me. Once they have that understanding that it's them, they just like, wow, and I'm amazing. And if you say to a little child, hey, looking good today, they'll go, yeah, I know. And there's just this beautiful innocence to that. So if you buy into that and kind of go, yeah, it's lovely when children are like that. And if you're okay with children loving themselves in that way, have a think about, okay, when is it not okay anymore for you personally? It'll be different for all of us. So is it at the age of 2? Should they stop loving themselves then? Age of 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 18, 25? Like, at what point is it not okay anymore for you? Where does the resistance come in? So for example, it was okay when they were, or a child, somebody was 13, but when they're 15, it's not okay anymore. Why? What happens between the ages of 13 and 15? Like, what happens at the breaking point when it's not totally okay anymore? About beliefs, something really important to also remember. Beliefs are not the truth. They may be your statements of truth, but they are not the truth. Because if a belief was the truth, then we would all have the same belief, right? We don't. So allow yourself to know that whatever you believe is something that you've chosen to believe. And maybe you chose to believe it, or maybe somebody told you that was the truth. So most of us grow up and we kind of just take in all these messages about what the world is about and what I am. Somebody teaches me that as well. So there you go, some exploration for you. Allow yourself to play a little bit and see where you are at. And then you can really kind of hit the ground running with deepening your self-love. So, any comments? Leave some comments. If you like the stuff, like it, then I know that you're with me. It's all very helpful. Until next time,